Hey y'all, it's your girl Big Quan here from Quantity Radio, and I am here on my self-care segment for Self-Care Sunday here at LiveInColor Studio. And what better way to kick off Black History Month than getting my nails done at a Black-owned nail salon, and it's a woman-owned nail salon as well, okay? And I need my nails done. Do y'all see these nails? Okay, they're having their all-star beauty experience right now, giving away free services for the ladies. They got body sculpting, they braiding hair in here, they doing nails, they doing it all at LiveInColor Studio here in Castro Valley. So come with me right now to check it out. Well, I am here with the owner of LiveInColor Nail Studio, Risha.
Hello.
How you doing today?
Pretty good. How are you today?
I'm doing good. I'm excited to be here.
Me too.
I'm excited to get my nails.
Thank you for coming.
Of course. I was scrolling on Instagram and I seen you promote the All-Star Beauty Experience.
1 second. Lord.
We
W.
in real time right now. We in real time. So don't mind. Don't mind it. This is raw. So one thing I do with my podcast, I don't cut nothing else.
Okay, that's fine.
So this is it right here.
So tell them to pipe down a little bit. Just a little.
So I seen it and I was like, okay, she's doing the All-Star Beauty Experiences. She's giving out free services to the ladies this weekend. Like I said before, she's doing body sculpting. We're doing braids. She's doing nails. So I had to come support. And what better time than to come do that during Black History Month at a Black-owned business.
Thank you.
So y'all come out and support. She's here in Castro Valley. The address is 3705.
Yes, ma'am.
Castro Valley Boulevard, okay? And y'all come out here and support, whether y'all make it out here today, next weekend, whenever you find time, come and support, okay? We supporting Black-owned business all February and in the rest of the year as well.
Right, and I forgot to mention to the other girl, all year long we're continuing. If you shop somewhere else Black, then you can receive $5 off here. So if you bring me a receipt and show proof that you shopped at a Black-owned business elsewhere, you receive $5 off.
And there you have it. Support Black business. That is the key.
That's the key.
That is the key. So how did you get started on doing nails? Like, what made you decide to want to open this shop? Like, I want to know your background. Like, so how old were you when you started getting into nail designs and doing nails?
When I was younger, I used to always love doing my own nails. I actually, fresh out of high school, went to school for multimedia graphic design. So I wasn't even doing nails. But when I was younger, I liked doing my own. And then as I was going to college, I realized like I didn't want to be behind a computer all the time. So then I went to learn how to do nails. That took a life of its own. When I tell you I started doing events with nails. So I started doing fashion shows, I started doing models nails, I started doing music videos and those sorts of things. And I was like, oh, this is kind of fun. Like I could see myself doing this for real. And I think at that time I was like, I had just turned 21. Mm-hmm. So it's 21 is when I started being my own independent nail technician. I've been here for 4 years. So I've traveled a little bit all over, bouncing around from place to place. I was mobile during the pandemic. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of what gave me the little boost to start my own place here.
Okay, I'm about to say, a lot of people during the pandemic started up their businesses, but that's when you got that extra boost. Like, you know what?
Yep, I could do this.
I'm booming right now. I can do this. I can do this. So that's good. And so, how did you learn how to do the different nail designs? Did you just watch videos? Did you just freestyle on your own?
Practice, a lot of practice. I think art, what they say, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So art is whatever you make it to be. Mm-hmm. So a lot of my art is abstract, and it's just what I see. I love different colors. I mean, like I love playing with colors on the nails, colors with, not necessarily on my hair, but I love colors on other people's hair. So a lot of my art is abstract art, and I feel like you just find kind of your clients who love the same thing as you.
That's true.
Yeah, so a lot of it was just playing around and practice and just loving whatever whatever comes to mind, letting it speak through my form of nail art.
Yes. However you can be creative, that is your art form. Yeah. I know when I was younger, I used to think like an artist was just like someone who painted or someone who drew. Like, no, art is whatever you make it. Art is whatever your creative space is.
Exactly. Music is art. Painting is art. Writing is art.
Exactly.
Just different forms of art.
And so what year? So you say you've been here for 4 years. Mm-hmm. So how was it with that process of starting your own business? Were you going to
Girl.
it scared? Like, what were your feelings when you said, you know what, I'm gonna open up my own nail salon?
It was tough. When I first opened, I don't think I knew what I was doing. I just kind of came in and was like, yeah, I'll sign this paper. Like, yeah, I can do this. Yeah, I can do that. And then I sat in here for like a month straight with no clients. It was just me. I'm like, what do I do now? A lot of it was learning process for me because there's not too many mentors, especially in the nail game. You might find a mentor like as a hairstylist or a makeup artist that can help you and guide you along the way. And I've had a few mentors in the nail industry, but there's not a lot.
Yeah.
So a lot of it, I just had to Google how do I do this, Google how do I do that, trial and error for the first couple of years. And then after that, I'm like, yo, this is my own business. It's gonna go the way that I want it to go.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I'm at with it now. But when I first opened, girl, it was tough. I'm not sugarcoating nothing. It was tough. But yeah, you just trial and error a lot of it.
And so, like, what was it like during that time? So it's like, okay, when you didn't see those clients in here coming in, and you get a little bit discouraged. Like, how did you keep yourself motivated on like, you know what, I can't give up. Like, this is my passion. It's something I want to do. So how did you keep yourself motivated to keep going?
That's tough because in the moment it is discouraging. You don't have a solution, you don't see an answer, and you just know like this is what I want to do. And so I've tried like other things. Let me go get what I call regular 9 to 5 job, or let me do this, or let me try something else. But I always ended up coming back to this. Like, I own this business, I have to make it work.
Yeah.
So the motivation honestly comes from within. It's only like so much that people can tell you. And sometimes I do feel like I'm at a point where I'm like, I just can't do this no more, y'all. I'm tired. But like I said, when it's your passion, that's all you know. So I just kept showing up every day, being consistent. They say consistency wins races. So I just kept showing up, being consistent, and hoping and praying for the best.
Yeah. And that is true. You got to stay consistent. You have to stay consistent.
That's the hardest part.
That's the hard, because it's like, man, especially if you don't see results right away, people might get a little discouraged. Like, you know what? I've been here for, 6 months, or I've been doing this for this, and I'm not seeing nothing. But the day you give up might be the day that you actually like thrive.
Exactly.
You just go off, your business just goes off. You never know what's waiting for you if you keep
I have clients that have been coming to me since the first day I opened. And if I was not consistent, then they would have stopped coming to me. And I would not be 4 years deep. I would be still starting over every time I come in if I was not consistent.
Exactly. And so them as the clients is, like I said, as long as you can reach one person, two people, it doesn't matter. You got that loyal listener, that loyal customer that's gonna still keep coming to you because they like, you know what, this is my person right here. Right. This is who I'm messing with. Like, she always do me right. She always get me right, get my nails right. I'm gonna keep coming. So imagine if you would have been like gave up and like, okay, well now I gotta find somebody else.
Exactly.
And
then sometimes, like, I'm not gonna lie, I've had a client or two that came in and I'm just like, this is not working out for me or you. Like, the nail's not right, the conversation is not right.
Yeah.
But because I am persistent, and I'm like, what can I do to fix it? How can we make this work? Because I want you to be here, you want to be here. Like, let's work. And just in that aspect, because I was consistent and persistent with this client, then they're like, okay, girl, this is how I like my nails. This is what goes on in my daily life. And then just because I did that, like, now I got loyal clients that have been coming to me for 4 years.
Yeah, you gotta find that niche. Like, okay, what can I do? How can I make this keep going? How can I make this work? So, and you did that, and you found that, and you got your customers, and so now it's like, okay, well, you are throwing this all-star beauty experience. Like, what made you come up with that idea?
Well, I'm collaborating with my good friend Stunnerman02, who is currently getting a service right now, so he's not with us. And we just felt like we needed to show love to the people. The people need love. They need to know that we're here. He know that I was in a rough patch in my life right now where I just wasn't for sure if I wanted to be here anymore.
Yeah.
And he was just basically like, him and a lot of my good friends were like, no, Risha, the community needs you. We love you. Let's do this event in collaborations to, do what your heart desires, which is to give back to the community and, raise a little awareness about the fact that we're here. So now we're here.
Okay, so I want to touch on that real quick, y'all. Yeah. Like, how important is it to have a good support system? Because some people don't have that, and that's what can keep you going in your times of desperation or the times of wavering and you want to give up, and you just have that support system, people that really know that this is your passion, this is what you want to do, and they're not gonna let you give up on your dreams.
Man, it's not just about who's in. You can have a lot of people around you, and if they ain't making no noise, what are you here for? If they're not actually giving you that boost, then what are they here for? Just to be seen, you know?
Yeah.
And him, my current team, Sunderman, Lauren Roscoe, and Tajiana, they were like, what are you doing? Keep going.
Yeah.
And not only did they say that, but they got behind me and they pushed. And that means a lot, because without that push, I probably would not have, been still in the bed.
Yeah. And that's good. I am glad to see that you keep going. You're motivated. And
it takes a lot.
Yeah. It does take a lot, but you are doing it, girl. I
appreciate you.
Okay, look at our salon.
Yes.
This is
nice.
A
lot of people are surprised because when they come here, they're not expecting a full nail salon.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes people
shouldn't
come in.
do that though.
That's
and
true.
I feel like people stereotype too because it's the black-owned business or this is that. Like it's not gonna be how the other nail salons are. No, that's what we need to stop doing as a Black culture. And listen, let me say something real quick. So just because you have a Black-owned business don't mean you come here and ask for stuff free, ask for discounts, or it's gonna be like this, it's gonna be like that. You come in here with the same respect and the same expectations that you have for everybody else that you go to that is not Black. I'm tired of that. I just want to say that.
And then as a service provider, let me tell you, deliver the same way that you want people to deliver to you. Because, I've had people come and ask me, is it ghetto in there? No. Why would it be ghetto in here? What is your definition of ghetto? Let's start there.
Yeah.
Just because I'm Black doesn't mean it's going to be ghetto.
Yeah.
But also deliver how you want to see people to see you.
Exactly.
We're out here doing free services. Did that mean I'm going to be just slapping on polish and letting you walk out of here? No, that means I'm going to deliver the way that as if you were my actual client in hopes that you would come back.
Exactly.
So as Black-owned businesses, not only can we expect, people to come and support, but we got to give them something to support.
Exactly. And that's very important. I just wanted to put that message out there. I'm glad we got that out the way because everybody be getting it twisted sometimes. But I'm excited. I'm glad I came out here, and this is part of my self-care Sunday. I always say self-care Sunday. Take care of yourself. So y'all see, I'm over here taking care of myself.
Yeah, you got some nice nails.
Thank you. See, thank you. So I can't wait. I'll let y'all see my nails at the end. Y'all gonna come back and see the beautiful design that she created. I'm letting her freestyle on my nails, y'all. I didn't know what I wanted to get, so I just told her freestyle something. It's Valentine's Day is coming up, so we're gonna put some hearts in there and we're gonna see what it do. And I'm excited. Thank you for doing my nails, and I can't wait to see what you come up with. Y'all come to LiveInColor Studio and support my girl Risha. Okay?
Yes, thank you.
All right, y'all.